Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. And I'll be reading from Rinpoche's blog, my Guru, His Eminence, the 25th Sam Tuku Rinpoche. The title of the topic is Love Without Agenda. And this is my 9th session. And as I read from Rinpoche's blog, he's sharing a lot of insights into his previous, his past. And and I do learn a lot of how he uses his life, his living, to teach us as well. So sometimes, even for, in my last session, I was sharing that Rinpoche actually covered up his altar with the sheets, So it even shows that, at certain times, he has Rinpoche has his disillusionment, just as we do. But the thing is, every time that we do, we should bounce back, just like Rinpoche did. And don't let it take us away from the Dharma. So here I go. Before that, let me go to a picture to share with you while I'm doing the reading. And there you go. So, Love Without Agenda. This is the 9th session. Well, at least I'm honest. I tell you, I'm not a living Buddha. I'm not. So I lifted the covers and I looked at them and I said, I'm sorry. I cleaned it up. I sat up and did my sadhana. I think 3 or 4 times to make up for the days that I missed. And I was crying quite a lot. I cried quite a lot. You know why I cried? I'm not going to give you this kind of religious fervor. No, they were always there. They were in me. They were around. I just didn't see them. No, you know what I realized is that I didn't overcome the qualities in me that treat people and things and objects that don't fulfill my wishes. I didn't change. So when I want something, when I expect something, when I need something, when I feel I need something and I don't get it and I don't fulfill my expectations, I need to take it out on them. And I even went to the level of taking it out on the Buddhas. That's what I realized. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, I opened up. They are always there. That's so tired. You hear religious people say that, oh, they were always there and I just found God. You found God. You find 4-leaf clovers. You find coins on the street. You don't find God. And then they say something like, oh, God was always there. Like where? 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 Show me. So Buddha's always there. Show me where. Where? What Buddha is when I let go. But Buddha is when I let go. When I come to terms with myself, when I realize that I am the one who needs to do something about the way I feel because I'm not happy about the way I feel, and I need to apply the right remedy to the way I feel, not the wrong or immediate remedy that is right in front of me. That's what I realized at that time. When I was in Ganden, I ran away several times. Several times. I packed up my bags and left in the middle of the night, 'cause that's it. I'm tired of the poverty. I'm tired of the mosquitoes. I'm tired of no water. I'm tired of no electricity. I'm tired of going to classes. I'm tired not understanding the classes. I'm tired of the classes going on for hours and hours, and my legs are killing me. I'm tired of not getting enough sleep. Oh, yes, over there, 'cause I have insomnia. I can't sleep till around 2, 3 a.m. We have to get up at 5 a.m. for pujas every day. Every day for years, and I couldn't stand it, the lack of sleep. I suffer tremendously, and sometimes the pujas are 2 to 3 times and all day long. Satrap Puja in Ganden are 2 full days. They start somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning and they finish somewhere at 11 o'clock at night. 2 days every month, all day. You have a lunch break, of course. You go take a nap for 2 hours all day, and it's every month. So I love Satra, but I hate the mornings. I love the pujas, but I hate the mornings. I used to, my guru was the abbot. I used to say, can't you just change it? Can't we have pujas in the evening? What's the difference? I used to tell him, there is no light in the morning, there is no light at night. So it's the same what? You think I was into doing pujas in the dark or starting in the dark? I told him. He looked at me and like, practice the Dharma. I had to tell him that. You know, we go to the puja and it's all dark, and then when we leave the puja, it's dark. So why don't we just start in the night and finish it in the morning before the sun comes up? What's the difference? He just said to me, you're crazy. He doesn't even want to justify that ridiculous comment because it was all ego. It was me trying to adjust everything for me. I did that in the monastery. I ran away 2 to 3 times. I was caught. I was caught by the monk police, brought back, dragged back, bags and all to my guru. Yeah, and my guru, if I'll be scared to walk into the room. I'll be so scared. I'll be trembling. You know why I'm scared? Because I know that I'm doing deep, sorry, because I know what I'm doing deep down inside. I'm trying to run away. Yeah, I'm trying to run away. I was scared. I know Kensho Rinpoche was going to scream at me, but he is not going to scream at me. He does scream at me. He screams at me very loud, very loud. You can hear it at the neighbors, and I am a Rinpoche, and I'm getting screamed at. How can a Rinpoche be wrong? Sigh. Oh, oh. Big ego time. Yes, he used to scream at me really, really loud, and I will be like, oh no, all the neighbors know. So when I go to the puja the next day, when I walk up, they all look at me like imitating people pointing and laughing. And they tell me, other monks, sorry, and they tell other monks, and they tell my other friends and say, he got screamed at, and they tell them the details. And I'm like, you're a monk, keep quiet. Everybody knows. Sam Rinpoche got screamed at. Sam Rinpoche got screamed at. Nay, 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 nay. Wait till I tell Kensho Rinpoche about them. But of course, it never worked because Kensho Rinpoche is not stupid. I couldn't manipulate him. Sometimes I'd go to Kensho Rinpoche and say, guess what? I heard about that monk. He said, who cares? He'd say to me, who cares? Do your sadhana. I'd go, okay, but don't you want to know? They are your students. Don't you care? He'd like, of course I care. That's why I'm doing my sadhana. Okay, oh dear, let me go back to my room. It didn't work again. Oh yeah, don't. You see, I know all these things. I can teach you so well because I am a holy living Buddha. No, I did it myself. I tried all types of tricks to escape my ego, to escape my responsibilities. Don't you think I went to Ganden and I just stayed there and I was all holy schmoly and I came out here to Malaysia and I'm the living Buddha. I had run away from Ganden many times, and I will talk about that in my biography many times. I thought about it countless times, and I found out I am not the only monk who tried to run away or who thought about running away. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. But the good thing is, I stayed. I guess my spiritual commitments and convictions were stronger than I thought. Never went back to the United States, left in 87, did not go back until now. It represents everything I left behind. Okay, I think I'll stop here. And as as I shared, Rinpoche's life, is his life is really as an example to us. As he said that he's run away a few times. It's just like us in Dharma as well. I have to admit that me too, I've sometimes, it's like you get disillusioned and you just want to leave. But, it's we need to overcome that feeling and, work at it. And just as Rinpoche had, and you see that he's stuck through it, and he has continued. And even, in his times in Malaysia, he has been disappointed many, many times. But he's still here, and he continued on and went on to build, all this just for us. In the end of it, it is for all the people who come, and for them to meet with the Dharma, to learn about the Dharma, and to incorporate the Dharma into their lives, so that in the end, they are the one who gain. So it is Rinpoche who is doing all this for all of us, and he's stuck through it. So from his example, we should learn the preciousness of the Dharma, that we should not give up, no matter how bad we feel. So, yes, it's really, something, this is the first time I'm reading it, and it kind of a surprise to me too, that Rinpoche actually, ran away from the monastery, so many times. So it's an encouragement to us, to me at least, that it's not only me who feels sometimes disillusioned, but Rinpoche actually felt that too. So, and thank you for sharing your time with me. And I do hope that you continue to join me as I continue reading from this Love Without Agenda from Rinpoche's blog. And, sometimes, you find out, I actually, for me to do this, it's Rinpoche's idea that I should be reading from his books. And now that I'm reading from his blog, because from it, I do learn a lot of things. And because I was serving Rinpoche quite closely, and all this time, it's always been action, 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 and I didn't have time to read or anything. So Rinpoche actually asked me to do this recordings, and so now I'm doing. Finally, I get to read and to learn more, and it's very interesting and very applicable in our lives. So anyway, thank you for joining me and sharing your time with me. So I'll end this with a completion dedication in English. May the precious body mind, where it is not born, arise and grow. May that bond have no decline, but increase forevermore. May the precious emptiness, where it is not born, arise and grow. May that bond have no decline, but increase forevermore. May this merit accumulated by myself and others beneficially serve all sentient beings and the Buddha Dharma, and especially may the essential teachings of the unerring Master Tsongkhapa become clear and enduring. In all my rebirths, may I not be parted from perfect gurus. Let me enjoy the abundance of the Dharma, perfecting the quality stages and paths. May I quickly attain the rank of Rajadhara Buddha. By this virtue, may I quickly realize Guru Buddhahood and transfer each sentient being into the enlightened state. May all conducive conditions arise and all obstacles be pacified in order to increase infinitely the doctrine of the spiritual king Tsongkhapa. By the merits of the 3 times of myself and others, may the doctrine of Lama Tsongkhapa blaze forever. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the 3 jewels grant us their blessing. May they help us to achieve all realization and sprinkle the paths of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness. May the holy teachers have long lives. May the enlightened activities be fully displayed in the 10 directions, and may the brightness of the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa continuously dissipate the veil of darkness covering the beings of the three realms. In this holy land surrounded by snow mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. May your lotus feet, O powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, remain in this world until the end of existence. And with that, thank you for sharing your time with me. Please do join me as I continue to read from this blog.